was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Freedom comes at a heavy price.
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off. Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? How's your bob?
Went for a drink with Dana.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifilnir showed up today, too.
Ah, Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I'd recently proposed, and...
So, you're worried? We're nobodies. Why would the... I'm sure someone in his position has... You worry too much, Rerir. We've been together for ages.
So, you do remember?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this.
All right. Take your time. Nobodies. Sounds about right. Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present? Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, the opposition tried to speak out. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Felindis? It's nothing. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together.
See? You just need to stay positive. I can feel your warmth, your breath. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I... That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our...
You go ahead. I just have a few things to
Even busier than the big shots, huh?
Relax. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my...
Well, that goes without saying. Besides, they're two completely different things.
All right. White out.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancé to know about his other life. Who'd have thought we were in this? Let's dig a little deeper.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and
after all these years since the dynasty's fall...
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Conria has no further need for a dead moon.
That's not entirely true. Much about many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day.
You still haven't told her what you really...
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be... Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues. Take care, Rerir of Solna.
Thanks, Thorkel. Felindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, could that be why Vedifilnir held back? I have to get a clear answer from him.
Rerir seems to be very concerned, but Vedifilnir and Dainsleif. I've investigated this whole area now. Should I try somewhere else?
So, he's late after all.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. But I'm afraid
For someone's...
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what...
It doesn't matter who I am. To many of our kind of not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally... His name is Rerir. And he...
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set...
Why are you telling me all of...
Simple.
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be... Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he... Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us?
Any more questions, and I'll...
I had no idea you could... I gotta admit, though,
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony... Luckily, we managed to learn...
So far, so good. Especially the group with the travel.
If you're worried about them, those...
If I know boss, she's gonna need some... Oh, they've been prowling around. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them cops... Oh, that's never gonna work. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. Oh. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew! That was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these. Fire. Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no! There's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Freedom comes at a heavy price.
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Stupid Ray here of stupid Solnari. He sure doesn't pull his punch.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machine. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire.
Then let's start downstairs. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard.
Rev the engines!
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's...
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end.
I see. Then let's get... But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen?
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the...
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way...
Oh, the feeling's mutual.
A Fatui harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes stopping... Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my That's why I'm here solely in a personal, as a gesture of good faith. I'll be frank. I can help Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
she says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the... But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth...
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that...
All right, listen up, everyone.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and...
To my knowledge, those were long, long ago. It is said that the people of Conria, but one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon...
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the eclipse, in those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Verfnir, Freundaughter, Flinders.
Interesting.
Well, she was a researcher at the...
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason...
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. The Lindis, it seems, must have been the one thing...
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a... Oh yeah. Just like...
If we could somehow
It's possible. But it would... That merchant who Nefer knows. Dori Sangam.
All right then. Let's keep Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild... At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger.
I'll head back to the curatorium.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be... Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely... I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Nefer when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll...
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get here a little...
A tad late. Everything going smoothly on...
Not great. I don't know how long. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Nefer?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to invest, but according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks, that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full...
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far... And Nefer and I will head back over to Amsfarnir to see if there's anything I'm...
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I?
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predict...
what is...
They were betting...
It's the obvious choice, isn't it?
We already decided that Nefer should go investigate the situation. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides...
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment.
Here, this will serve as...
Arlecchino, hold up a second! Since you brought... We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't... You're a...
Your surprise is understandable. But the more I thought about it, the more When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind... What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion... Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as... Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson... You all understand the nature of the Abyss well enough. I draw upon its power and...
If I recall correctly, you once told...
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful...
Oh.
Anyway, the rest of my story can...
Paimon has a question! So, the Crimson Moon that does that mean that the Karians were to the...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their... Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the... Still, even with the Dark Sun...
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you. I felt I could...
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there... I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you...
That's right. For the iridescent moon is already part of who you are.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story in the Crimson Moon era, or so the story.
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with power. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until They finally... The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual. The book leaves much unsaid. But I
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes...
There's no fireplace here! Do you see a chimney?
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between... Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in short, I can open a passage to... The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more...